This is one of those videos where I sit down, switch the camera on and have a chat. Hey up Coslings, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel. It's just me, it's Leanne, and this is La Cozan, my big happy adventure. Today's video is one of those videos where I just switch the camera on and have a bit of a chat with you. It's been a while. My content on this channel seems to have been all Animal Crossing recently, and things are going to change. That sounds like, oh my gosh, something crazy is coming up. Leanne's not going to do Animal Crossing anymore. Leanne's not going to be able to do this anymore. No, it's not that crazy. I've just had my return to work day, and by the time you're seeing this video, I'm probably at work. As you guys know, here in the UK, we've been on lockdown now since the 23rd of March, and I've learnt some things. I mean, it is now the 1st of July. Well, no, 2nd of July by the time you're watching this video, if I've uploaded it on the right date. I've learned some things, mainly about myself, and mainly about things that I do in my spare time, because I've had so much spare time, and I sort of wanted to share them with you guys. It's sort of been like a bit of a mental journey for me, and I just wanted to talk about how my lockdown really has been. Now, for you, most of you guys know, I uploaded this video on the 20th of March, I think. Was it the 21st? It was that time. It was only a few days before lockdown, and you guys know how apprehensive I was about the whole country going into lockdown. And that video itself, I mean, it was really weird. It's really weird to watch it back now and think, oh my gosh, look at where we are now. And I'm now sat here in front of you nervous about going back into work. Now, why am I nervous? Because the world has changed and everything is perceived so much differently now, and I just don't want to be picked up on something that I'm learning to do. Enough of me returning to work. Let's have a look at something positive from this whole situation. So the one biggest thing that I have learned myself is I am either all or nothing. I either put 100%, 150% into everything that I do, or I put nothing into it. I really cannot be bothered. I really can't. And there is no in between. This has been good and bad at the same time, because all of my resources has gone into work and doing really well there, and there hasn't been much of a compromise. Now, the first couple of weeks of lockdown for me were very, I don't know, very weird. I thought I was on holiday for the first week that I actually went on furlough. I then went into a really deep depressive state, in the case of I just didn't really want to do anything. I had no energy. I didn't want to do anything. I mean, all I really have accomplished, like, in lockdown is I've managed to get out of bed every day, I've managed to get changed-ish every day, and I've put nearly 750 hours into Animal Crossing. But from that, I've learned some valuable lessons. I've learned that like I said, I don't speak to many people outside of outside world, and the people that I have got in the outside world are all, like, I know by association, and that social interaction that I don't crave as much as I thought I would. And now that's really weird, because I love people. I'm a people person. I'm in a people job, and I really enjoy what I do for a living, but I am probably more comfortable at home behind a screen, behind a computer, than I thought I would. And that's one positive that has come from not being at work, is I had time to do the things like more YouTube content, like more gaming, things that I sort of take for granted, that I dip in here and out, and they've been there throughout my whole life. For instance, I have always had a really big connection to the online community. I've only ever had one negative side of that, and it was literally just one occurrence, or maybe two. Only a couple of things that have been really bad, and I've made so many friends that I now consider very close family due to online communities. And that's the one thing that I will go out there and say, that I found myself again in another one of these gaming communities that I just feel so great to be part of. Now, those are those are like the benefits to it all. I've gained more confidence in the fact that I am now streaming every week, and I really do want to keep streaming every single week. I feel that it's giving me a connection to you guys, and some of you guys are from that community that I'm talking about. It's just so wonderful that even in these hard times I've still had that social interaction. However, on the flip side of it all as well, there are days where I've just been like, I do not want to speak to another human today, and I've sat and I've just chilled with the cats or chilled on Animal Crossing on La Cosland. And this is one of those videos where I sit down, switch the camera on and have a chat. That is all this video is, really. Probably nothing. It's probably nothing, but makes a difference from a YouTube, makes a difference from an Animal Crossing island tour, a stream highlight or a makeup video. Basically, it's just full on me. One thing that I do want, one thing that I do want to say, I'm going to keep saying that, but one massive thing that I do want to say is I am so thankful for my husband during this time. Like, oh my gosh, and he's in the office now, so he's probably listening to me, but I am so thankful for him. He has gone through the plethora and the whole spectrum of emotions that Leanne can hold and present, and the fact that we are still very much married and still very much happy is a testament to how good we are together. We've celebrated 10 years of being a couple. That's a long time. That is a very long time, and we're coming out of this stronger. I mean, I probably need to wise up to the fact that I'm turning 30 in 6 months and I still don't consider myself an adult, but that's beside the point. I am so thankful for him. The other thing that needs to be said as well is I did not realise how much I brush my family aside. Like, my family is Phil, but what also I need to say is, like, I don't realise how much that my families that live back at home in Skegness realise like how much part of their life I still am, and I distance myself, not on purpose, but I put myself too far away from them. So I mean, this has been 7 minutes of me rambling, and I probably edited it down, but all I want to say at the end of it all is I've made some life lessons. I've learnt myself some life lessons in the case of I want to stop and look around a little bit more and poke my head out from my hole and just have a look at what's going on in the world. Enjoy a game here or there, or go and lose myself in Minecraft. I need to stop pushing myself as much as I am, because at the end of the day, when I take the step back to look and listen, it's been fab. It really has been fab, and I'm going into lockdown really going back to work from lockdown really well rested. Now I wouldn't be human if I wasn't apprehensive about going back to work, but at the end of the day, it is literally, this is just another page in my chapter, in my journal of my big happy adventure, and I've got to remember that. I mean, I'm doing this video to hold myself accountable, and I don't know whether you guys, you guys find me inspiring sometimes, so maybe this is maybe give you a different perspective. But yeah, it's the next chapter of La Cosane, and we'll see what happens. We don't know what's around the corner, but yeah, I'm going to end it here because I don't know what I'm saying. I really don't know what I'm saying, but keep living that big happy adventure, coslings. Stay positive, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye guys. Bye, 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 bye.